The following video contains spoilers for the movie Spirited Away. Spirited Away is a gloriously beautiful movie. I could talk for hours about the animation and music blending into something truly sublime, but luckily for you I won't. This video, as well as only being a few minutes, is going to be about the beauty of the messages we can take from Spirited Away. As well as being a fantasy, Spirited Away is a coming-of-age story. During the course of the movie, Chihiro transitions from a childhood in which life makes little sense to an adulthood where she begins to understand the beauty and the darkness of the world around her. Her coming of age can be traced through her losing her name and therefore her sense of self as a child, so her finding it again as a fully formed adult. The period in between is confusing and frightening as she learns that everything she knows about reality is untrue. While in real life it's less dramatic than your parents being turned into pigs and discovering that spirits not only exist but want your parents dead, feelings of confusion, fear, and finding that your parents can't protect you from everything are pretty universal in coming of age. I think it's interesting to note that at the end of the movie, Chihiro's reward for her adventure is her and her parents' survival rather than treasure or even the knowledge that she left the bathhouse any less corrupt than she found it. This could be interpreted as cynical, but I think it's an important part of Chihiro's coming of age that she sees that things like the love her and Haku share and a greater understanding of the world around you are reward enough in this dark, weird, and beautiful world. What does Chihiro now understand about the world around her that she didn't as a child? Materialistic values are rejected throughout the movie. For example, when No-Face is lonely and wants friends, he sees the value that people around him place on gold, and consequently thinks he can buy Chihiro's friendship with it. Of course this fails. The name which Yubaba gives Chihiro, Sen, can be translated as 1000, suggesting that money is valued over identity in the bathhouse. And it is when Chihiro reclaims her name and adult identity that she is free not only from the bathhouse but from its hollow, childish values. Furthermore, both river spirits and Spirited Away suffer due to environmental damage, whether it's littering and pollution or destruction to make way for apartments. Both reasons for the suffering of the river spirits stem from the urge to make money. Side notes, but lots of Studio Ghibli movies deal with the theme of humanity versus nature as opposed to man working with nature. While in many Western religions, humanity is the focus and nature is our property to mess up as we like, the Japanese tradition of Shinto suggests that we are connected with nature and should respect it. I think it's relevant that the interior design of the materialistic consumerist bathhouse is very European and that Chihiro's dad wears a Western-looking striped top and drives a European car before turning into a pig, the textbook symbol of greed. In conclusion, Studio Ghibli, and even more so Spirited Away, criticizes the Western values of destructive consumerism and serves as a warning to Japan against adopting these values. Anyway, by rejecting materialism and valuing things like love, friendship, and kindness, Chihiro becomes a more mature character than most adults in the film. For example, she leaves the bathhouse with her parents, this time wearing the hairband that her friends made for her, and with a greater understanding of her values and identity. Thanks so much for watching. Comment below your thoughts on Spirited Away and what movies you'd like to see video essays on in the future.